Here we have a 2007 on a 17 registration, Scania K410EB, Caetano, Levante, 56 seat, PSVAR compliant, executive coach. So we are in Essex this morning at REL Davion in what used to be APT's yard at Rayleigh. We've got a choice of 6 of these, obviously former National Express triaxle Scania Levantes. If all the mileages are identical, then low mileage Scania Levantes. To be honest, this one, they've all got bits and bobs of superficial damage. For example, this one's got few scuffs on that locker. There's a bit on the corners when we come round. Alloy wheels are fitted, as you can see, but what we are going to do, we're going to offer these vehicles with a repaint into one base colour. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Scania engine, that's driven through Scania's automated OptiCruise gearbox. Reverse cameras fitted. Bit of a knock on the rear corner, but when you know for 14 metres with triaxles, particularly with the proximity to central London that this operator is, you're going to get it. But as I said, things like that, they're going to get sorted. Near side has power operated lockers. On the Levante 2s, National Express decided to do away with offside power lockers for obvious reasons. They're the ones that very rarely get used. You know, you load from the near side generally, don't you? But with being sort of north of 14 metres, you've got masses of luggage space, which the other thing these vehicles tend to lend themselves to as well is 3+2 conversion. Now you'll get roughly 85 if you take the toilet out in one of these vehicles. Now, with that amount of luggage, if you're on a school residential, and with the fact that the extra axle gives you, you know, considerably more gross weight allowance, you're not going to struggle with 85 people going to PGL or whatever for a week. LED destination displays are fitted. Crease in the door on this one, as I said, it'll all be sorted. As will like the bits and bobs missing around the mirror. You've got a front entrance step lift, which for me again it's a bonus because it's not taking luggage space up, is it? And then as we jump on board, we've got 56 Faenza Gala reclining seats. 3-point seat belts are fitted. The good thing about these is they're made to take a lot of pain. I mean, you think how many horses a National Express vehicle will have on it in the course of 12 months. You know, and from all ends of the social spectrum. So, you know, they are made to take a bit of pain. But as I said, you can upseat them, you can retrim, you can make these look lovely, to be fair. As I said, 3-point seat belts are fitted. You get the centre armrest on the Faenza Gala. Rear floor mounted toilet, that's the biggest job when you upseat one of these. A lot of people now are upseating them to 3 and 2 and they're keeping the toilet, so they're like 82 with a toilet or 80 with a toilet. Because if you're on sort of school hires going down the motorway, I mean, there's one operator springs to mind, South Wales to London. It's handy, isn't it, for the kids? They're not having to go down steps, they're not near the centre door with a chance of anything nasty happening. They just go to the back of the bus and they go in the loo, which is on the same level. So there's that option as well. Trace to the seat backs. Magazine nets have seen better days. Every seat has a 240-volt socket. We're wired for CCTV. We're fully air conditioned. It's a Sutrac system on these vehicles. Wood effect flooring. You know, there's still a lot of life left in these, and less than 1 million kilometres. Not something you often get on a 7-year-old former National Express vehicle. Now, I've got to check the mileages on the others, so I can't sort of swear to them all being sub $1 million, but I've been told they're all similar mileage. But once we get all the mileage, obviously it'll be on the stock list, and you know, they can all be cross-referenced. Your magic seats are there. Obviously you kind of fumble with them and twiddle them around and this, that, and they give you a wheelchair space. Don't ask me how to do it because I'm not sure. I will warn you, there's a sneeze coming. Don't know what it is with me, but I never had hay fever as a kid, but since I've turned 50 I get a lot of sneezing. In fact, since I've turned 50 I get a lot of everything, if I'm being honest. I don't know how anybody else feels about that. It's like a magic number for you being knackered. Dashboard. Dashboard's got a few switches or blanking panels missing. They're pennies to fix. Other than that, dash is all in good order. There's no nasty warning lights. It's all red because we've got the lockers open. This one's done just under 840,000 kilometres. Multifunction steering wheels fitted. You know, they are good usable vehicles. You know, lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system. As I said, there's potential in many ways with these. You know, we are going to, you know, there's one of the other ones. We are going to, you can see it's all just bitty, innit? But by the time you've done all the bits, you might as well just paint it. You've got your LED destination displays to front, side and rear, but getting back, you know, they are vehicles with potential, you know, even as they are, or as an upseat. I mean, so many people are sticking 3 and 2 in these now, you know, and replacing double deckers. The only difference with these is you've got to think about who you're putting on them. But other than that, getting back to where we started, we have got a choice of 6 with repaint included, 2017 on a 17 registration, Scania K410EB, Caetano Levante Mark II, 56 seat PSVAR compliant executive coaches.